嘿，亲爱的朋友们，大家好，我是铁拳。今天带大家来到1年1度的科隆游戏展。大家都知道啊，E3已经不再举办了，所以现在科隆游戏展已经是世界上最大的游戏展会。它呢是每年的8月在德国科隆举办。今天这个视频呢，主要呢就是想带大家走一走、逛一逛、看一看，顺便呢看看能不能采访到一些海外的厂商和制作人，问一下他们对我们华人市场、华人玩家的看法，好吧？那么我们马上 Let's go。Toby, thank you so much for the opportunity. Can you tell us about your role in the company?
Yes, hi. Ni hao, everyone. I'm Toby. I'm the PR manager and brand guardian of Kingdom Come Deliverance.
My name is Jeff. I'm working with art production at Funcom.
We are a small company from Montreal, Canada. Our name is Lucid Dels.
Hello, 大家好，我是 Moza 的产品经理。
So I'm here today with Wade Wilson, the CEO of Atari.
I'm Matthew Beckett. I'm here on behalf of Secret Mode.
My name is Oliver and I work as a generalist programmer at Torn Banner.
I'm Pascal. I'm the programmer and project manager from Omnis 2.
I'm Jonas. Hello. I'm the narrative designer and the level artist.
我介绍一下，我是来自北京怪物细胞游戏艺创团队的主理人，我叫慧龙。
嗨，大家好，我叫 Will 陈，我是零游坊 S Game 的海外发行负责人。
My name is Rasmus Harnell. I work as a brand experience manager at 10 Chambers.
I'm David, so I work as an art director at the studio.
My name is Joe. I'm here all the way from Scotland, from Glasgow.
Yes, my name is Colin Sweet. I'm the head of North America operations for Mason Season Games.
Are there any plans to launch the game in the Chinese-speaking regions?
Yeah, absolutely. Like the best for us would be to have this go, of course, as many places as possible.
Tencent is part of who own Funcom as a company, right? So they'll be certainly releasing the game in Chinese market and supporting us with like translation, different things like this.
Can I ask you? You mentioned Tencent there. Can I ask you what was your evaluation of the collaboration experience with Tencent?
So Tencent are great. They've been hands off in the sense that they don't control us, what we're doing and things like this, but also very supportive, right?
Would you say Tencent's international global reach was beneficial to the game?
For sure. So obviously they have a lot of help with us in the Asian market, but also they own a number of different studios within the European market that we work quite closely with as well, right? So it's great to have collaboration with other game studios within the Tencent umbrella.
What other aspects of the collaboration did you have with Tencent?
So we also get access to a lot of their different tools that they've been working on themselves, right? So we have a mix of kind of our own internal tools and that we've developed for the game, but as well as Tencent tools that also help us as well.
Absolutely, we know that it was successful in Asia, which was a little bit surprising for us because we didn't know how to. We didn't do so much marketing there. We didn't know how to approach Koreans, Japanese, Chinese, and so on. We were trying to find fans or community from these areas, for instance Chinese ones, who then, Desmond is his name, hello Desmond if you see this, who helped us to translate the game back in the days. So, but we are really punk in what we did back then. Now we are trying to be more professional, still punky but professional punks.
Can I ask you, are you planning to launch all these games to the Chinese-speaking regions?
Absolutely, yeah. I think the Chinese region is really exciting. In London, for instance, that already sells quite well into the Chinese markets. We, from a language point of view, we're always looking to kind of localize in kind of traditional Chinese and simplify Chinese as well where possible.
We are trying to make it as accessible as possible. That being said, we want to be able to translate the games to different regions and find different ways of making it accessible to everyone.
I think any region where there's demand, we would love to have product there, including hardware, software.
I think we'd love to launch in Asia and China as well. We're currently looking for a publisher, so obviously we've got to have a lot of dialogue in the game. Getting that all dubbed and properly localized is a bit of a challenge for a small team like us, but we'd really love to go into Asia.
Yeah, we will look. We have some talks with some Chinese, with some localization team and one Chinese publisher.
Can I ask you, in your opinion, what is the biggest difference between Western players and the Chinese players?
That's a good question because, like, as it's Chinese, but I see that in Korea as well, in Japan.
Yes.
They're very thirsty for outside cultures and anything that we can bring, So I would really like to bring some of Quebec actually to China. But I'm teaching you something, just I'm opening up the doors for you to know and to learn about us, right?
最大的区别是文化差异，还是文化差异。第二个差异就是海外玩家他们的 DIY 能力确实很强，真的，他们会海外的座舱都特别帅。对，他们会除了对于我们产品本身的要求以外，他还会提一些，比如说你的拓展要求，你的可 DIY 的范围以及可 DIY 的程度。他们对这方面的要求确实是相对很苛刻、很高的。玩家更期望买到是一体化的这种解决方案。
The Asian market just plays different games. Usually, I can judge mostly with Genshin Impact, for instance, something. They're very bright, they're very colorful, very over the top and exaggerated. Maybe not. Just from my point of view,
say they are probably one of the most dedicated player base that I know. The way they might understand the game better than the devs themselves, to me is super impressive.
I think a universal truth for everyone is that a lot of how we consume games is driven by how we consumed them when we were young. A lot of the world is experiencing games through mobile for the first time. So
mobile is big in China as well.
Exactly. I think that's the predominant way in which people come into gaming. And so I think the major difference there is for a lot of people, they're approaching gaming for the first time through mobile. And that might be the primary outlet in which they consume games for a long time to come. They might move over into console or PC. Some of us make that switch, but for a lot of people, the way that you get into it is the way that you continue to.
There's a lot more free-to-play games in China and that market rather than the premium games we see here in Western demographics. That's just my first main difference that I see.
Yeah, there are these two different types. I was talking that the more casually and chilled version, and the more into getting the right strategy. I think the Chinese player are more the second one, like getting more into and be the best in a way. Yeah.
我们在 Gamescom 上带来的主要是我们的模拟驾驶竞技类的整条产品线。我们除了赛车模拟，同时在 Gamescom 上也带来了我们新推出的飞行模拟整条的产品线。
And we are working on Sally, which is a life simulation game about community and belonging.
So the 7800 Plus is a continuation of our Plus line. It launched last year with the 2600 Plus. Now we have a wireless controller for it. We're introducing 10 more games for it and a new form factor.
We have different animations and different playstyles for different weapons. That means that if you don't want to get too deep into the complicated sword fighting, take a mace or an axe and smash the opponent on the head. So it's just easier to use, but it's still in its nature Kingdom Come Deliverance.
We're here showing off Dune Awakening today. Dune Awakening is a open world survival MMO. So there are a lot of elements of the survival gameplay with, harvesting, resources, building, this kind of stuff. There's a lot of elements of combat within the game. The late game, more elements of the MMO. So there's kind of social aspects in the game, social hubs, and like players coming together in larger guilds.
Mecha Break is very unique in the sense that we offer multiple modes to play as colossal behemoth war machines. We have a 3 versus 3 deathmatch mode. We have a 6 versus 6 hero shooter, as well as a extraction shooter that we will be sharing more later on into the year.
所在的这个 Gamescom 是我们今年的，就是拿 demo 来大家试玩，我们叫做 Global Tour 这个第4站，就是先从洛杉矶开始，然后再到上海 ChinaJoy 等等，对，所以这是我们今年发行所做的一些事情。
It's a heist game basically, a co-op game because we love co-op. It's in our DNA. I mean, most of the guys that founded the company made Payday 1 and 2. So this game will be set in another future, so to speak. It's like a sci-fi heist game, which we are super excited about. Still co-op. If you know us, you kind of know what to expect, but also there's going to be some real cool stuff in there. Yeah.
And currently on No Room in Hell. So this is a zombie game that you play in a large open world map, and you get dropped in the outskirts of the map. And your goal is to make it to the center of the map and finish In this case, the first map, you're gonna restart the power plant to make sure that you still have power in the area.
And here we've got a game, Crackernuts, which is a handmade fairy tale adventure game based on an old Scottish fairy tale about a girl who her head is swapped with the head of a goat.
Ominous Stew is a 1 versus 1 cooking battle game. The special thing about Ominous Stew is it's the first game where you cook based on nutritions. And you have to make a healthy dish for your customers.
可能大家首先知道的可能是我们参与过很多游戏项目的配音。
对，
其实在配音以外，我们还在做本地化它的全音频。因为一款游戏要有一个高质量的艺术呈现，它不能仅仅停留在文本或者停留在语音，而是整个表演体系、整个艺术体系需要把它打通。这次也是因为有那个行业内的朋友邀请嘛，然后我们就带着团队大家一起过来去交流、去学习、去沟通，顺便我们也希望说跟欧洲的同行从业者去展开一些更多的互动。
这次科隆游戏展的采访中我发现中国市场对全球开发者都有着极大的吸引力，很多外国厂商都想要进入这个充满机会而庞大的市场。我在科隆游戏展也看到了越来越多中国游戏制作人和厂商的身影，还有来自像 Level Infinite 这样来自腾讯的国际游戏业务品牌，旗下有着来自世界各地的研发团队。他们都提到了腾讯给他们足够的创意自由度和提供了丰富的帮助，支持他们做出想做的游戏，并把游戏发行全球。我想呢，这也是一种中国厂商走向世界的方式，也就是积极融入和支持全球产业。无论如何，中国厂商和制作人已经毋庸置疑地走到了世界的舞台，成为了越来越重要的一份子。这份自豪感，我相信大家一定也是能感受到的。那么今天的视频呢，就到这里了，非常感谢大家的观看，我们下次再见，拜拜。